Hello, my fellow Total War players. Zaript here, and today I want to talk a little bit about Flash tournaments. What that is, why should you care, and what you need to know to participate. Well, Flash tournaments are one-day tournaments that played in best of one style with best of three finals. It's sort of an unserious event. It's just to have fun, to kind of stick together, to talk a little bit, discuss games, stream them, and test new strategies. That kind of a place. If you really want to prove something, if you want to win, you better play the bigger ones. But if you just have a free weekend evening and want to play Total War with decent opponents, and you got bored of ladder, your best bet would be Flash tournaments. Now, how do you participate? Well, first of all, you need to know which tournaments exist. I will leave some links in the description, but there is some randomly created tournaments, or you should just look at the forums like TWCC forums. Sometimes it's linked on official forums. I talk about this tournament in my last weekend Total War multiplayer series, and usually people in this community on different Flash tournaments, they talk about each other as well. So don't worry, if you get into a couple of groups, which I link in the description, you will know about most of them. Now, how do you sign up? It's pretty easy. Like, you join these groups, you watch at announcements, and even if you didn't notice announcement, just at Friday evening, you think that, okay, at Saturday I would probably have a free evening. Why don't I take a look? You go and take a look go through this groups list, take a look at announcements, and you see, oh, Better Call Out tournament would be happening this evening, or Holy Grail Wars would be happening tomorrow. Nice. You can join like last second. It's very easy. And usually you just go to announcement and leave a comment there. Sometimes for some tournaments you have to go to their forum and leave a comment there, but that's usually not necessarily. Now, how do you know what time tournament starts? Sometimes it's a problem. Usually designated time given in GMT +0. It's Greenwich Mean Time. It's the same for everyone. And if you don't know what that is, just follow the link in the description. That site have right clocks. When that clocks will show designated time, tournaments should start. And ideally, you want to be in a group chat of this tournament in like 10-15 minutes before start. Why is it needed? It's pretty random, and no one knows who will participate till the very end, till the very start of a tournament. So if you're not in chat, organizer of a tournament doesn't know if you actually bailed out or you want to participate. We don't know that. So please be in chat at designated time so that we can see that you want to participate. Other frequently asked question is, where the brackets? There is no brackets. You can see sign up list. Usually look at the announcements on other people who posted above you or below you. That's the list. It's not final. It would be finalized right when tournament starts, and then random brackets would be created. So please don't ask where the brackets. They would be right when tournament starts. Where's the stream? Well, not all tournaments streamed, unfortunately, but lately it's not such a big problem. So even if you go play a tournament and get out on a first round, you still have something to do. You can go and watch on a stream how people play. Usually stream link just spammed in a chat. Now, most importantly, and this is what people don't understand sometimes, it's one-day tournament. So, of course, it's a tournament and you want to win. Anyone want to win. But it's very important to understand that preparing too much for the games, like doing vet refresh, thinking about map and stuff, it will not really increase your chances because it's best of one and it's very random. Like, just understand that to get to finals, you need to win. You need to have like at least 4 games win streak against probably the best players in multiplayer. it's difficult. It's pretty difficult. Sometimes there is weaker players, which is good because everyone should play, everyone should learn, and this is a great learning experience. But in any case, if you want to save yourself from frustration, just play your best in each game, but don't waste too much between games, and don't hope too much, because there were a strange situation where I'm a pretty mediocre player, kicked out Dak, best player of 2012, out of one beta tournament, just to be completely destroyed by Hanas Paruch in the next round. It's anything can happen, and this is why it's so fun. So I'm getting a bit sidetracked here. Main point: you finished your game, you won. Don't waste time. Like, go put your results in the chat, say I won, then go away from computer, take a little break, like 3-5 minutes, not more. Maybe even if you want a vet refresh, do it with your opponent which lost to you, just lost. Ask him, because people usually nice enough to agree and help you with vet refresh. But don't waste more than 10-15 minutes between games. It's very bad for a tournament, because usually if it's 16 players, if everything goes perfectly, we can finish in 2.5 hours, and it's pretty good. But sometimes when people try to do that refresh, people take phone calls, people go to eat right in the middle of a tournament. I know people have to go to like bio break and to eat, but in the end we get tournament like 4 hour long, and it's bad for everyone, and it's especially bad for finalists because they waste so much time. So respect each other, try to do stuff as fast as possible. Okay, well, obviously it's a good idea. I didn't mention it, but it's a good idea to actually read the rules. It's not always the same. Most tournaments use Gerudo rules. And it's the same rules as on the big tournaments. Like, there is limit on gun cavalry, there is limit on marines, I believe. There is limit on same unit type, but they may differ for different tournaments. There is different rules. There is some extremes, like to make it more interesting, Pointman and one of his tournaments put restriction on cavalry, or on Russian resources. Some tournaments put restriction on line in general, like there is not more than 8 line units. Keep an eye on it, it's important. And what else? Be fast, respect each other. Well, what you can do as a player, like let's say FAQ is finished. Now I'm talking about what would increase your chances of winning a tournament and performing good. First of all, just remember, it's for fun. It's to hang out with each other, to test new strategies, to test your understanding of the game, because sometimes people play on ladder, win a lot, and they think they are good. But they come in this environment and they suddenly notice they can do nothing. They cannot go through second round. Why is that? Because making chances of meeting very strong players on ladder are actually pretty low. Even I am mediocre player, have 78 win rate. I mean, if you have win rate lower than 78, think about it. Even I do better on a ladder. Now, why do I do so good? Because I played a lot of these flash tournaments. I learned a lot from them. Like, I know how strong players play. I know the level. And like, when I meet people on ladder, they seem so slow. They seem so weak, just because I had a chance to play with strong opponents a lot. And that's why you join mainly, because it's fun. It's fun to lose against strong opponent, learn something, go back and beat him next time. That's what the whole idea of competitive gameplay is, to constantly evolve and learn new things. Other reason is, if you're in game chat, you don't necessarily have to join tournament. You don't feel confident, don't feel like playing, don't have enough time. Join the chat. Look at the link to streams that posted, and you can watch how other play it. You can discuss in chat with other people what they think about these builds, these strategies. You can share your own opinion and see how people react. So it all will help you understand the game better. Other thing to understand, it's not really battle of builds and not always battle of micro. As I already told, flash tournaments, to win flash tournament, you need to have at least, to get to the finals, you need at least 4 win streak. Now, to win finals, you need 6 win streak against best players in Total War community, and each game would be stronger opponent. So, in reality, it's battle of your psychological and mental endurance. I mean, if you really plan to win it. And that's ability to win the game, instantly forget about it, because next opponent is completely different. And it doesn't matter, like, what you think about yourself, like, what you think about previous game. You may be angry at something, you may be like thinking about something cool you did, forget it. Just think about game to come, think about game you have to play right now, and after it's finished, instantly forget about it. Now, obviously, it's a good thing good idea to save the replays, all replays, not only for yourself, but to share with other people. Send it to tournament host, and then he will upload them. Well, I guess that's all I can tell you for now, and I hope I catched your interest, and I hope to see you on our Flash tournaments. See you guys soon.